So Tom, we've had a few days to reflect now on that big 2-0 win at the weekend against Plymouth. What do you find our reflections on really a massive win?
Yeah, exactly that. It's a huge win. I thought there was a lot of heart, a lot of passion, a lot of desire put into that game, and the players take the credit for that. You know, they were phenomenal. They worked together, and the togetherness and the unity was really important, and that showed. It was a really difficult pitch to play on in terms of getting pass quality on there for both teams, and conditions didn't help. So we kind of played a little bit differently in that sense, and look, we just had to grind a result out. The thing that weekend, which with the importance of the game, was that we had to win, and we needed to win, and we've gone and done that. So that's really pleasing, and as a collective, we're really pleased with that performance. Although it's a little bit different to normal.
Yeah, on to obviously the FA Cup this weekend. It's a big home tie, which we always like, but how vital are these games really? To get through to the third round, it will be the fourth time in our history as well.
Yeah, and I think I've been a part of a good few of those, and there's a thing for me that I want to try and break as many records as possible with this group, and the record is getting into that fourth round. But there's no looking past Moneyfields, and no looking past Carl and the group that I have. We know it's going to be a really tough game. It's going to be physical. It's going to be dominant, and two sides that are going to look to play as well. So look, it's going to be a really interesting tie. We've got a home draw, like I said, and that's important. But we have to go and win that game. In terms of where we're at as a club and our sustainability. The prize money of getting into the third round is kind of a minimal requirement, if you like. That's what we need to do. So the pressure's there for us, as I'm sure it is for everybody else. And yeah, hopefully we can continue that performance from last week, perform really well, get ourselves a result, and then hopefully look forward. But yeah, there's no looking past this weekend. Tough game, and we're up for it, and we're ready to go.
Yeah, I've spoken to a few players in the week and yourself about how vital these next few weeks really are in terms of the cup, the plate. It'd be nice to just have a different feel for those competitions, but how vital is it these next few weeks, especially MK in the league towards the end of the year?
Yeah, huge. We spoke about 5 weeks, kind of framing our first half of the season and setting us up for the second half. They're massive games, and they give us the platform to be able to go and achieve the things that we want to, and the things we want to be remembered for, which is getting into the third, fourth round of the FA Cup, getting into the semi-final, final of the plate, getting more points on the board, and getting ourselves back up the table. And they're really important things, and we've got huge opportunities. So we put that in front of the players and the staff, and we're fully aware of what our next 4 or 5 weeks look like. But just like we did last week, it's very much focus on 1 week. It's very much focused on Plymouth last week, and we did that, and we've achieved that first milestone. And like I said, there's no looking past Moneyfields. It's very much focused on them. How can we exploit weaknesses? How can we make sure that we nullify threats? How can we be at our best? And training this week has been very much about intensity levels, getting things right so we can move on. And it's a slow process. We tick them off one by one, but it's really important that we do. So yeah, looking forward to it. Enjoy the pressure of these games. Last week was a huge game, huge pressure, and we've come through that. And the celebrations, on the coach, and the unity afterwards was fantastic. So hopefully we can do the same again. And then we tie ourselves up for a game against Stockport away, which is nice to play a new team away from home and see what we can achieve. But yeah, looking forward to these games, and yeah, hopefully we can get progression for the next 2 weeks into the third round and the semi-final.
Thank you, Tom. Best of luck for Sunday.
Thank you.